Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North, and South Node fam. This message is for you. Love, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, fam. Welcome to Divine Gems Tarot. If this is your first time, welcome, you guys. Come in, kick back, enjoy the ride is what I heard. Enjoy this session, this hearing, clearing, healing, feeling session, fam. We're out here together doing this grimy ass work, so never ever think you're out here in this crazy and wild world alone, fam. There's many of us. Your soul tribe family is out here with you, osmosisly, spiritually. We out here doing this work together, fam. So we love you, and I love you and appreciate you for being right here, taking this time and energy and effort and doing this work for yourself ultimately, and with all of us together here in this lifetime, fam, and into the many next lifetimes. Ooh. We going deep, baby. We are going deep. Aqua, I love and appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, bomb, and amazing. So what's happening around you guys at this moment? There is some sort of clearance, or there is some sort of ending of this dark cycle or chapter in your life. The devil in reverse. There's a lot of endings within relationships to people, places, addictions, mental, however that resonates for you. But there is something that's ending, or something that is no longer affecting you moving forward in your life. Let's see what this is, fam. Yeah, so whatever has been binding you, that has been leaving you feeling left out in the cold, feeling as though you are just stuck in your shadows, you're starting to understand this space within yourself. You're starting to see why you created this space, or why this space was created with you, for you, against you is what I'm hearing. But you're understanding that walking away or moving away or letting go of this type of relationship, contract, however that resonates for you guys, you're understanding this shadow aspect, this reasoning of why you are or have been experiencing this type of lifestyle is what I'm hearing. I just saw the Justice card flip out. So there could be some things. Yeah, Seven of Swords. You're starting to see how things have been binding you, how this lifestyle has been binding you, how this ideology, this mentality, this way of being has been binding you and has been causing you to spiral in so many different ways, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all of that. You're starting to see, but within this phase of seeing and understanding, this is what's giving you that awakening and that clarity. Excuse me, fam. 1 second. Yeah, there's a lot of clearance. A lot of clearing, a lot of taking out the old paradigms. Yeah, a lot of you understanding this space and time of your life, understanding why and who it is, what it is, why it is, questioning everything that has been keeping you stuck and bound in this toxic loop, in this toxic spiral within your lifestyle, within your mind, your spirit. you're starting to receive the revelations and understandings of a new path, of a different way of receiving and believing and doing life is what I'm hearing. God, your ancestors, the universe, a higher source is protecting you and guiding you on this path. There could be 3 of them, 3 passed on loved ones or guides that you resonate with. They're showing you the path. They're walking with you on the path. As I was saying earlier, of not feeling as though you're in this alone, because at times you can feel, and ultimately, especially when you're going through this lower vibrational space of yourself, you can feel that you're walking this path alone when you don't realize you're on the path to your divinity. You're on the path to you. You're on the path to your higher knowing. You're on the path to your alignment. And you're not in this alone. You're with your guides, your ancestors, the universe, whoever it is you pray to. They're always with you on this path. So never feel as though you're alone as you're shifting and going through this phase of your life. There's going to be that tower moment in this clarity within yourself. There's going to be a huge awakening, a huge shift, a huge shakeup, a huge groundbreaking moment, breakthrough within your mind, within your reality, however that resonates. So as I was saying, hang in the intro of the video, enjoy the ride. So hang on, hang tight, and enjoy the ride is what I'm hearing, however that resonates for you, fam. There's this big shakeup that's happening, that's restructuring your foundation, that's showing you the falsity of what it is that you've come from, or where you've come from, or how you've been establishing your life and your reality. It's been built on this faulty foundation of your reality. And so you're starting to see, and you're starting to gain the knowledge and wisdom of this and receiving it from your guides, your ancestors. You're seeing the signs and synchronicities of how things are starting to fall off your path and make way and clear the space and to get you into this alignment. Yeah, 4 of Wands, you're walking home. You're walking towards you. You are finally home is what I'm hearing and seeing. And when I was shuffling these oracle cards, I was seeing home. So your foundation, even within your home, and that could be spiritually or physically, is shifting. You're getting a new home. You're getting a new life. You're getting a new design is what I'm hearing. So this foundation of your old cycle, of your past, of your current reality is being shaken up and crumbling down because you are restructuring your focus, your energy, your auric field into the final steps and phases of your life to birthing this full divine version of you. Look at what I say, justice. That justice card kept trying to come out earlier. Like you, again, this shakeup that's happening or has happened is bringing you justice, is bringing you that revelation of you falling into place, of where you're meant to fall into place, of how you're meant to fall into place. And especially when it comes to your finances too. So this toxic lifestyle that you had to endure, had to go through, had to experience, had to figure out throughout your life, 7 months, 7 years, however that resonates for you, it's now pushing you towards what you have always been meant to receive. It's clearing out the karmic contract and cycle and bringing things into balance. That is also balancing out your finances. That's going to bring you that wish fulfillment. You could be very independent, and especially in this hustle mode energy, you could have been doing things that just to get that quick hustle to get that quick money type of shit, and now it's crumbling down because you're not meant to be doing it that way with your money, is what I'm hearing also. So now things are balancing out in your favor, in your scale, in your scales, and it's pushing you towards this divine path, towards this fulfilled way, and you are understanding and seeing that you're supposed to go this way. You're meant to be in alignment and in balance within yourself to receive this Nine of Pentacles, the material gains within yourself and outside of you. This is deep, fam. Let me know how this is resonating for you guys. I love reading and connecting with you guys in the comments. Let me know. Love, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Look at this. 9 of Cups, fam. You are being forced, is what I'm hearing, to being pushed towards this direction, this 9 of Cups, this wish fulfillment, this beautiful divine you, this very, you're I'm hearing single life. You're in this space of you are single and you are transforming into knowing how to do it better for yourself, is what I'm hearing. You're coming into alignment and understanding this shadow aspect. You see how it's black and white? It's very black and white. So it's from one extreme to the other. So that breakthrough, this tower moment that we were talking about earlier, there's going to be this big shift, if it hasn't happened already, that's going to just be very abrupt, very black and white from one life to another. And it's really going to push you into this wish fulfillment of your life, of your reality, in your finances, in your material gains, everything that you've been trying to figure out and understand through this toxic loop, through this toxic phase of your life. It's now pushing you forward into this balance and even scale within yourself so that you're able to manifest from this space moving forward. 4 of Pentacles, yeah. So when this happens for you, it's saying to hold back when it comes to spending, heavy on the finances right now. When it comes back. So when your money comes back around, so there could, as I was saying, this toxic lifestyle and how you were doing your money or whatever, how you were tossing it, the frivolous ways of being in life. Now you're shifting into this new era of your life where you're understanding what investments need to be made. You're understanding how to have a more healthier balance when it comes to your finances. You're understanding when to hold back and when to spend, and what is needed and what is not needed when it comes to material things and when it comes to just your spiritual well-being, is what I'm also hearing too. Yeah, you're in the past, again, as we were saying, in the past, you were too much in your mind of how do I, excuse my language, how the fuck do I do this, is what I'm hearing. Because the way you were doing whatever it was that you were doing in that material space within yourself, physically, emotionally, it was bounding you and causing you to be in this loop of fuckery, excuse my language again, in this loop that was creating this unfulfilled space and causing you to feel left out, causing your soul to be closed up, causing you to feel low in this vibrational space. And so something has shaken up to open you up, to push you towards this direction of your new life, of coming into balance within yourself. So this is deep, you guys. There's this big shift and awakening that has happened for you guys, if it hasn't happened already. So there's no longer going to be this 2 of Pentacles. How do I do my money? How do I hustle this way? How do I make ends meet, is what I keep hearing too. You're now coming into a space of fulfillment. Yeah, you're now, as I was saying earlier, there's this tower moment that is pushing you. It's literally going to force you, if it hasn't already, that big, heavy on this tower moment that is just going to be so black and white and so abrupt, because either you have been, and which normally has always happens, You have allowed the space of your shadow to take over your clarity, your mental clarity. So even trying to see the signs and synchronicities, you've ignored them to move is what I'm hearing. So now this tower moment has to happen in it. And that's how some of us have to understand these moments in our lives, because when we are too afraid, or when the fear, the ego, and the shadow space of ourselves overly takes over our mind and our spirit and our body, more than having that faith and having that courage to move forward, what happens usually is God, our ancestors, the universe, whoever it is you pray to, is going to force that shift on you. If they're literally going to pull the rug underneath you, if you're not going to be making these moves, because these wishes and prayers that you've been trying to make when it comes to whatever it is you've been manifesting, they're showing you the route, they're showing you the way. But if you're not moving that way, then they're literally going to show you the way. And so that's what's happening. This abrupt shift, this abrupt movement is going to just shift you from light and day, from black to white, from literally in the slow vibrational space of yourself to this wish fulfillment of your life. So hold on, hold tight, family. I'm going to leave this message right here for you guys. Aqua, I love and appreciate every single one of you for being right here, putting your time, energy, and efforts into these readings. Thank you guys a trillion times for rocking with your girl. Love, like, share, subscribe. Let me know how this resonates for you. I'll tap in with you soon, fam. Peace and so much love.